What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Music Over Coffee. I'm your host, Rob Blue, and welcome to episode 2 of our 5-part series, The Greatest 5 Albums in the Last 10 Years. Welcome back and thank you for watching. Let me give you a little background on my 4th favorite album in the last 10 years. This album was released in 2004. It is the 11th studio album by this band. It won 9 Grammy Awards, including Best Album in the year 2006. And the singer described this album, the lead singer described this album as the first rock and roll album this band has ever done. And this band has done, this is their 11th studio album. And the lead singer described it as their first rock and roll sounding album. It has 3 singles, and if you don't know what I'm talking about by now, it's this. It's How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb by U2. And let me just start out by saying I love this album. I love this album. This is actually how I discovered U2. Was back in 2004 when it was released. I wasn't really a huge fan of U2 up to that point. I hadn't heard much of their stuff, and I just remember hearing the single Vertigo, and I was like, yeah, man, this is it's pretty sweet sounding song. So I went and picked up the album and I listened to the whole thing, and I just couldn't stop listening. I listened to it probably 10 or 20 times in a 3-week span. So I love this album. I love the songs, the singles on the album: Vertigo, City of Blinding Lights, and Sometimes You Can't Make It on Your Own. I love those songs. I also love Miracle Drug, Love and Peace or Else, All Because of You, and one of my favorite songs on the album for sure is Original of the Species. I love that song. I love the sound. I love the melody. And another reason why I really love this album is because I just feel like it's produced very well. Like Bono said, he said it's their first sounding rock album. And when I think of U2, I don't know why. For some reason, I think of this. I think of this album, and I think it just describes them as a band really well. This is like the album that I would describe U2, and I think it's their best work since the Joshua Tree. I really do. And if you guys haven't heard it, I totally suggest that you check it out and let me know what you think. So that is my 4th favorite album in the last 10 years. Here it is. One more time. How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb by U2. There's the track listing. Alright, everybody. Stay tuned tomorrow to see my 3rd favorite album in the last 10 years. Thanks for watching, everybody.